everyone. Before presentations, let me introduce myself. My name is Nabilah Chairunnisa. I'm from University Binasarana Informatika and my NPM 2122015. And I will talk about presentations about lab English for secretary. And let's go for part 1. Baby caterpillar, we started. All summer long she had been traveling slowly through the green world where she lived, and feeding on the green leaves that grew near her home. Now autumn had come and Mother Nature had given a holiday to the leaves. Who put on their new dresses of red and gold and played with the praises baby caterpillar want to play too, but could not run so fast as the happy little leaves, and she grew very tired and thought she would take a nap. So she found a cozy place among the branches of a grapevine and made herself a soft, silky blanket. Then she rolled herself away within it, and then in her queer little cradle went to sleep. One night, late in the fall, Jack first came over the hill. He sped the cradle, swinging to and fro, and began to play rugby with it, for he is rugged little fellow, and touches everything that's come in his way. But then warm blanket hide. The little sleeper saw that she could not find her. Day and baking winter came, bringing beautiful snow blankets to Mother Nature's flower babies. He gently rocked the cradle as he passed and whispered, "Sleep, baby, sleep. You have no need of my blankets." At last spring came with the sunbeams, the best and merriest of Mother Nature's helpers. They awoke the flowers from their long winter nap and called the breeze and the birds to begin their songs. When they come to the little brown cradle, they stopped to rest, and baby caterpillar began to get very warm under the thick blanket. She woke up and stretched herself, and her cradle broke, and she came out to greet the spring, but with a change. Instead of the old dingy dress that she wanted to sleep in, she now had a beautiful yellow one, and instead of crawling among the leaves, she flew up and away to in the sweet spring air to play with the sunbeams and flowers, and the little children called her a butterfly. Third, Part 2. Thought. So, Meg, you are talking about being in the military and you said you were a medic. Can you explain what that is? Meg, yes, so medic with snow, I believe is called healthcare specialist. Is I always say the kind of similar to being like a paramedic, whereas is now a full nurse job. I think nurses have a more training like in civilian state nurses, but similar to paramedic where you have curtain like minor procedures that you're trying to do and high level things than just MET like doing IVS and giving shots and stages and things like that. And you're trained because it's the military, you're especially trained to emergency situation and now and how to treat someone who has maybe some serious life-threatening ones. So that's a medic. Thought, wow, that sounds like a really disqual job. I mean, it's not your typical just soldier job. You must have had a lot of schooling and educations. Meg, I had well everyone's get training in Seattle about 2.5 months, like a basic training, and this more kind of basic combat skill and physical training, that kind of thing. And then I had 4 months past the train to be a medic, so we won't try like emergency medical technician course, just like civilian said I get started with that. And then we had additional training for the military skills like EVS and emergency procedures, that kind of thing. Right? Can you explain what EV is? EV is an intravenous, like getting fluids into your body. So if you're being injured and you've lost a lot of blood, or maybe you're discreet and you need some fluid in your body quickly, then we stick a needle into your vein, and then the fluids go in, and the needle comes back out, but a little tube stays in, and then you can fetch quickly that way. But so anybody zombie to a doctor would know that always kind of the innocent moment when the nurse of the presence who's going to stick the needle in. Were you good at doing doing that? So once I learned how to do it, I think I was pretty good and I actually enjoy doing it, not in creepy way, but it was. I guess because I was decent as at it that it was a part of my job this I enjoy. But for myself, before we went through the training, I actually become dessert and needed to get in EV myself, and I was terrific because I really had not had that before in my life, and so the nurse was going to come, but a needle in my arm, and I was like, no, isn't it the another? I like gesturing a lot of water, and she was saying, "Are you just going to be a medic?" And I was like, I I haven't trained yet, don't do it. So yeah. So this school year I was trickled in this hospital, and they had me strapped up for both blood and for the water and intravenous drip, and it's annoying because you can't really move. Like if you want to get up and walk and anywhere you're strapped with all the stuffs, and it's not very comfy. Yeah, I really to have to careful, and I was getting the EV, and I know that the needle doesn't stay in your arm. No, for some things it does. For blood maybe it's different, I'm not sure, but yes, so I was trying to be so careful to be too, but you still want to eat good too. Well, so you don't want to move very much, right? So what percent of people want to say freak out when they get to Nado? Probably 90% or 95%, or really? Yeah, even so army you guys will you come in the bed like, oh, I'm fine in the bed. We need to give you an EV, and they be like, oh, right here nobody likes that. So transit here in the medical presence, and then you move to education. Why did you left the medical profession or for educations? Yeah, that's interesting because I became a medic in the military because I thought after I when I call continue collected a role be a nurse or a doctor, but my time serving as a medic helped me learn that there was not what I want to do for my career after all. So I'm glad that I had the skills and the things that I learned and was able to experience. But I had English had kind of been on back to burner, and so then I said, okay, let me like first revisit this, and it led to English educations. So, what have you ever tried about being like an English specialist for people in the medical fields, like treating doctor and nurses? I guess I have talked about the specialist. Sometimes I talk about going about to military that to have something like English schools in the military, and so I guess the wall the realized also it called me. Yes, so the wall be interesting, something to think about. Part three. What kind of home world you want to have? Mark, I guess almost more importantly for me is to have someone with the house. Like, I don't like, I want my neighbor to, just 3 feet away from my house. Well, what would he like to live near Alabama? What do they tell about Mark Dream's house? What does he want his ideal house? But I'd like to have one room, the was my room. Rachel, the conversation with your hour. worth giving the detailed information. Mark want to have a house with a plot of land with a view like the city of Alabama because Mark likes this view in the city of Alabama, which is beautiful and there are hills with beautiful trees. And according to Mark, having a big bedroom and a big kitchen is better. And Mark want to have one room which is Mark private room. Uh, Thank you very much for attentions, and thank you.